I realize I'm drinking my coffee in a cup with a bunch of pussy on it. But I kind of need something to cheer me up during this 72-hour fast. Because today fucking sucks. Welcome to another motherfucking vlog with Scott the Truck Driver. Well, here's my daily vlog as promised. Today I want to talk about the ketogenic diet, weight gains and plateaus, and my thoughts on that subject. But before I get to that, I just want to say my heart goes out to the victims and their families of the shooting in Las Vegas, and I think there was another mass shooting somewhere. It kind of got overshadowed by the one in Vegas. And to all the victims that die because stupid motherfuckers do stupid shit. And, you can't fix the fact that there's evil in the world, no matter how many laws or rules or political leanings or votes or whatever. None of that's going to change the fact that there are fucked up people that are going to do fucked up things to other motherfucking people. And it really disgusts me that it's very quickly becoming political. It's not even 24 hours after this shooting. And on top of that, if that wasn't bad enough, Tom Petty died today of a heart attack. And you know how I feel about that. Probably preventable. But, today is not a good day for a lot of people. So it makes kind of my bad day things, which I'll discuss at the end of the video, trivial. In comparison. Anyways, this weekend I didn't do shit. And I didn't go out, I wasn't active. I pretty much sat on my ass and played a video game for part of the weekend and maybe messed around with some YouTube and watched some stuff for most of the weekend. I did go out, I think. I went out Friday night to the bar to have, I didn't have any alcohol or anything. I did eat for 3 days straight, from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Ad libitum with the ketogenic diet. And I was going to just do ADF, so I would have had my 36-hour eating window, which would have ended Saturday night. But Sunday, I don't know, something about it, about 24 hours fasted, I decided to eat. So I did eat. Had ketogenic pumpkin pie, too. That was pretty awesome. However, when I stepped on the scale this morning, post-feed days, multiple days, I was not happy. The tape measure said 37 inches, so that ain't cool. And then 191.9, it did drop to 191.7 after a little bit of time on the bowl. So, once again, I'm still plateaued at 191. It's clear to me. Even when I do a longer fast, which I'm doing right now, I'm heading to 72. I'm not going to eat till Wednesday evening. It's the scale is stuck at 191 for me right now, and I fear, barring doing an extremely long fast to knock the needle way down and then eating ketogenic, I think even if I do that, even with keto, my body will struggle to bring the weight up. It's not all a matter of insulin, it's also a matter of leptin, and the lower your leptin levels go, the more your body fights to bring you back up to where it thinks it's supposed to be. And for me, it's been in the 190s ever since I turned 39. It's pretty much, it was 193, 194 used to be my old plateau. So it's taking a very, very long time to reduce the plateau, and I'm hoping that by reducing the fatty liver, that the plateau will fall, which involves no sugar or very low sugar, which you can accomplish with keto, and no alcohol. So no more traumatizing my liver, even though I plan on traumatizing it at Disney. I'm going to try and be reasonable with it as much as possible. I realize it's not there's not a ketogenic environment in the setting like that, and I'm going to be there for a week. So I'm kind of, unless I fast the whole time, which I'm probably not going to do, I really would just want to enjoy it and take a break and then fix the damage afterwards. So, but after that, I'm going to try and go a very long time on keto to try and help reverse the fatty liver, and also not drinking. So I probably won't drink for maybe even a year after that. I'm going to try. So basically what the deal is, now despite what keto, isn't doing, and that's moving the needle down, it should be noted what it is doing. First of all, my mood is more mellowed out. The peaks and valleys are now slight rolling hills. I did go a little down today, but it was quite understandable given how much suck was involved in today. So I just gotta say that it's been a journey. Doing this weight loss, 64 pounds total now over the 2.5 years. And I've learned a lot, and I've come a long way. And I do want to do a full video on this instead of just a vlog. But we got to understand there is a set point. It's probably largely based on the foods we still consume and the damage that's done to our liver and our hormone levels and how fat we were when we started. And we got to understand that even especially as we get older, we might not be able to get down to normal body weight. Our metabolism might be stuck where it's at, and our brain might not let us lower the weight. I mean, you can do it on a temporary basis. Obviously, I've touched 188 now. I've gone down to 186 at one point. So I have gotten to those lower weights. And even when you're watching the macros, unless you're calorie restricting, which I don't recommend because that'll tank your metabolism, and then you'll be stuck in that restricted calories or you'll regain weight. So you don't want to reduce calories to control the weight regain. That's all about dealing with the fatty liver, burning off the fat that's around the liver, around the visceral organs, and allowing you to lower your insulin resistance and keeping your insulin down as much as possible. And I think from what I've seen so far, from my plateau dropping a few pounds to the 191, 190 range, and that I'm starting to dip my toe in the 180s quite a bit more often, I would say that over a long period of time, I'm still testing this, still my journey along with a lot of you, that set point does go down, but it is going to take a long time. So for those of you who are just have that 5 to 10 more pounds to lose and you just can't seem to fucking lose it, take your time. Just don't worry about it. Try and be happy with where you're at. And I am. I've come a long way. I could be happy at 191 the rest of my life. I'm still pushing, but I'm not going to let it fucking drag me down. And you shouldn't let it drag you down either. Just keep doing what you're doing. But there are more benefits to this than just the tape measure and the scale. I'm already demonstrating, and I've found through the research as well the mental effects of the ketogenic diet, and we all know the health effects of fasting. I don't get sick very often. I don't have a lot of problems. In fact, the only time I've really been sick this year is when I had that bad hangover from drinking, and that was obviously self-inflicted. I haven't had a cold, I haven't had the flu, I haven't had allergy problems. I have had very little fucked up problems with my health this year. And even most of last year, with the exception of, I did have an allergic reaction. Actually, no, I take that back. I did have the allergic thing that happened where I broke out in hives while I was on the road, and I wasn't, able to sustain full keto. I had done too many nuts. too much nuts. And I think my body had a reaction to that, or maybe it was just an acute reaction to something I was exposed to. I have not since had any issues with that. But that was with, probably something I was eating in Canada that wasn't, quite taken care of properly. But overall, I don't get infectious diseases that much. I don't get, sick. My immune system seems to be pretty fucking powerful right now. And that's nice. I like that. And that's a benefit. I don't have massive energy dips. I don't have to take naps during the day. I'm not constantly wanting to sleep. I get up and get moving. Granted, now during the adaptation period, I have to force myself to get moving, but once I'm moving, I have the momentum to keep going and the energy to do it till all the way through. And of course, coffee helps. So, I guess my message is the body has an apostat. It has a way of regulating body weight. If you are using a very low-calorie diet with shit tons of exercise to lose weight, you're fucking with that system. And the moment you stop with all the extra calorie burning and the calorie counting and all of that, your body will let you fucking eat. It will make you fucking eat more. You won't even realize it half the time, unless you really are documenting everything you're eating, which I don't. But what I do know is I get hungrier more often when I'm below my set point, and I eat a little more before I'm satisfied when I'm below my set point. And when I'm above my set point, I tend to get full quicker. I tend to, be more energized. I tend to burn a little more, be more energetic. That is an indicator of my hormones working properly. Our body is supposed to regulate its own weight. It doesn't like to be fucked with. All right? It doesn't want you to change what you're doing. Change is bad as far as the body's concerned, and it has to adapt, and it does it kicking and fucking screaming. So you got to keep in mind that the hormones that we are trying to fix with the ketogenic diet are the ones that keep you eating when you need the energy and not eating when you don't, thereby balancing your system and keeping yourself at the weight your brain thinks your body should be at. And admittedly, that may be a little off from what the government and health agencies say that should be. And it might be outside the bounds of health if you destroyed yourself your whole life. And it might take a long time to get that set point to lower to a more proper fucking manageable level than, what you're dealing with there. So, my advice, press on. Don't get discouraged. I'm not discouraged by this bad weigh-in today. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I've committed to a year of ADF. I've committed to mostly ketogenic diets with occasional fucking falling off the wagon, which may result in a recovery long fast, leading back into another keto adaptation, if I lose the adaptation, that is, during one of these, little forays into the world of standard American sack of shit fucking diets. And that's where we're at with that. So, what else is going on with me? This week I'm working on the Watkins Glen video. I'm doing these daily vlogs, and I'm doing the best I can to pump out content for you guys. We lost a sponsor on Patreon. He only wanted to, it was Matt Demon, and he wanted to only, give for a set amount of time, and he did. And I thank him for that. I'm glad that he helped contribute, and, but to be honest, everybody on there is contributing, whether it's the dollar crowd, the $5, the $15, the 20, I'm doing the best I can to add value for the higher tiers, but I'm starting to realize that the true value of Patreon is a lot of people giving very little, so that's, all I have to say about that. I'm not asking for new donations this month. In fact, if you're watching this vlog today, I'm going to take October off from trying to pimp Patreon out. I realize it's going to slow the progress of the growth of my channel. I'm going to have to Uber a lot more, but I think there are people who need money more than me right now in the world, and I would like to see your donations go towards them, the victims of the shootings, the hurricane victims, Puerto Rico. You know, there's plenty of places that could probably use the money that are suffering way more than I am. I am not suffering. I'm living a minimalist lifestyle. I'm sustaining it, and the ad revenue will have to cut it for a while to make sure that, you know, I'm not taking away from, you know, where you guys might otherwise be donating. So I would recommend going out, finding the GoFundMes, finding the charities for the month of October, or maybe as long as you feel necessary to help, you know, alleviate some of the financial strains on the victims who probably weren't expecting to wake up to have to plan funerals, and who weren't expecting to spend shit tons of money in the hospital, which they are. So I would recommend, you know, instead of becoming a patron this month, you know, donate a little bit. You know, if millions of people gave, you know, $5 to one of those charities, you would probably help every single victim of the shootings and their families. So that would be my recommendation. So that's where I stand on that. So Patreon dropped a little this month. So I'll just do some more Uber. No biggie. And I'll keep trying to pump out my daily vlogs. These aren't the end all be all, these one take easy videos. I realize they're not as well put together as the other ones that I usually do. But I'm just testing this daily vlog shit out. Also, another announcement on the daily vlog side of the house is when I do a regular video or release a regular video, there will be no daily vlog that day. I just don't have the time to do both in one day because of the upload editing process and tagging and all of that. So there's 2 times you ain't getting fucking daily vlogs. Saturday and Sunday are gonna be no fucking daily vlogs. In any other day where I'm putting out other video content. So the daily vlogs will be filler. In between videos, I will put up daily vlogs Monday through Friday. That seems reasonable amount of work, and it allows me time to research and to do other things without really, you know, taking away content from you guys. I'm going to keep the vlogs topical, as in the first part of the vlog will be some kind of topic or thoughts on something, and then the second part of the daily vlog will be updates on what's going on with me. I may take the camera out into the world. I'm just, you know, whatever comes up is what the vlogs are, and that's what they'll continue to be. And one more thing. Thursday night, I will be doing a live show on YouTube, and I want to say we'll just call it 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Thursday. And we will, pretty much everyone can go to this. I will post it tomorrow at some point as an event so that you can get your notifications when it's coming up. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'll have some big announcements to make during that live show. And if you don't make it, that's fine. It'll be available for you to watch after the fact. So that's what I have to say today. You know, remember, I'm not a fucking expert. I'm just a fucking asshole. Please like and subscribe and watch more of my shit. And maybe I can make some more fucking videos. As in do this for a living and shit. So that's that. What else? I feel like I'm fucking not saying everything I wanted to say. This is the danger of vlogs, is I don't get to sit and think things out because I know I'm not fucking editing. Basically, you know, as far as the keto thing goes, don't give up if you're not getting results. Stay the course. That's the thing. You can always increase fasting times to undo any missteps you may make on a ketogenic diet. If you occasionally binge on carbs, while that may slow your adaptation, it's not the end of the fucking world. It doesn't, it's just going to affect how you feel. It doesn't really undo the appetite effects of being mostly keto. If you only want to go 70% of the way and you want to carb up every fucking weekend, yeah, you're not going to have the best weight stability. You're not going to have the best mood stability. You are not going to feel that great energy-wise. You might lose performance physically because you're constantly switching between carb and fat burning. The whole idea of the fat adaptation is your body becomes efficient at burning fat without having to switch back and forth, because it's the switching back and forth part that really fucks you up. So, I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Have a nice motherfucking day. And shit.